Hey folks, Mike North here in a 30 and 5. That's 30 minutes of news in a 5 minutes. We call 30 and 5. And hey, a lot of stuff to talk about today. One of them is the debt ceiling. I'm watching television today, and I understand that the debt ceiling is settled, but it's not settled. Now, it voted yes in the House, voted yes in the Senate, and then, you heard people come on. Then this morning, I hear Tea Partiers saying, hey, we don't want it. We had to push them to the brink to get this. Some people saying Obama gave too much. It's not a good deal for anybody. So why did we do this deal? That's all I'm trying to say. I will also say that there's one difference between the Tea Partiers and the Democrats and the Republicans. Guys like Boehner, guys like Barack Obama, President Obama. They don't care if they win another term, the Tea Partiers. They were sent here to do specific jobs. And I heard some guys saying that last night. And you know what? I got to be honest. That is rather refreshing. Now, if you're a Chicago firefighter, now they're talking about getting rid of the bureau, the firefighters bureau that looks into certain investigations, mileage was run up and something like that. This used to be called the city that works. Are we going to start laying off firefighters? Now, if these guys have abused power, then you get rid of who's abused it, and maybe you try to scale down. But I mean, firefighters, that used to be the safest job going. Firemen, policemen, whatever. Guess what? They have a union. Rahm Emanuel does not care. If he sees that things aren't going the way that they should, he will get rid of the firemen. I mean, that's what this is coming to. Richard Roper today brings up a very interesting point, ladies and gentlemen, something I don't think anybody's predicted. Richard has really made the prediction of predictions. He's saying that Oprah Winfrey basically gets tired of doing the paperwork, the budgets and stuff. Listen to this prediction. She may come back and be a talk show host. Hey, Richard, pretty good. Everybody in America is thinking that, but I give you credit for printing it. I've said it numerous times. She even said that she did the wrong thing by starting a network before she was done with her show on ABC. So basically, we're looking at the situation and we're saying, hey, she'll be back soon. And it's also not only because she's tired. And Richard, you could tell the truth. They're getting their brains beat in. They need Oprah Winfrey. Forget about tired of paperwork. She needs to work so she could get some action with her website. I thought I'd never worry about this, and I'm not worried about it, but I wonder why the Chicago Sun-Times today came up with the fact that watermelon's $5.99 and going up. Why is it so expensive? In this day and age, with debt ceilings, with gas, with homeowners, with real estate, everything else, with the economy, with Obamacare, there's a guy in the paper that says, hey, if it gets up to $10, I'm not going to pay it. So he'd be paying $350 more for watermelon. Hey, watermelon's not a necessity. Gas, homes, real estate, all that other stuff that you do, jobs is a necessity. Oh, and Starbucks. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Sheen was killed off by Chuck Lorre. And Chuck Lorre, I guess, screamed and loved it. He was thrilled by it. He X'd Charlie Sheen out. And Ashton Kutcher, I guess, is going to fit in beautifully. Charlie Sheen took a shot. He's going to have his own series, but I don't know if it'll ever be as big as 2.5 Men. You got to give Lorre, you got to give the writers credit for some of the stuff that Charlie Sheen had. Chicago White Sox lose. Ozzie says he's not giving up. Why are you telling us that? Because you gave up the day before, now you're back. He's up and down, and he's all around, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? It's not working out. The Cubs hit 6 home runs last night. Let's spread them out a little bit so we can win more ball games, ladies and gentlemen. But they win the game 11-6. The Chicago Bears getting ready to tee it up, and Roy Williams is next to Jerry Rice now since that Randy Moss. I heard Mike Martz talking about him yesterday. I thought he was talking about Jerry Rice. And I'm not talking about Randy Moss. He was talking about the Roy Williams. Today's weather, a little bit cooler than it's been. I was in Muscatine, Iowa yesterday, checking out things with my buddy and a great, great guy, Max Allen Collins, who's going to write a book and screenplay about my life. I was out there. It's a nice 3-hour ride. It was 104. Glad to be back home where it's a little bit cooler today. Take care of yourself, folks. And you've been listening to the Mike North 30 and 5. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare. You got it all here. Rosemont. You can't miss it.